control the tap. Suns control the possession. Porter fires the three, knocks it down, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs, there's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
It's good, has the hot hand, and a 4-point play. Beverly into the front court. Down 4. To George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Leonard to Paul George. Beverly. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session, watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Paul George. Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense with the interception.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
George to Beverly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Great dish to set it up. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly. For 3. Not that time. Trying to cash in, knocks it down. Off the step back.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Screen coming. George in a matchup with Booker. Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
It's LA Clippers ball. Sizing up the defense. Paul George fires, won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Short jumper misses. To Porter. Kawhi Leonard with a piece. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Beyond the arc for three. No good. That's great defense. Gilgeous-Alexander to George. Fires the three. Won't go down. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Booker with it. The lead stands at 9.
To number 50. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
First one goes down. Second to three, got it. Hits all 3 free throws.
Everybody clap your hands.
Match up, match up, match up.
Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
Leonard. A pass stolen by Phoenix. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Paul George to Leonard. Able to convert inside.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
For three, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
You can count that one a 4-point play. Beverly into the front court. Trailing by 14. Knocked loose. Phoenix has the ball. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
To Beverly. George. And he knocks it down, Jay.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It goes down.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Beverly. Leonard to Beverly. Patrick Beverly. 2 of 4 now.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Knocked loose. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Leonard. Great feed. Sets it up. Shot from the lane. Won't go. To Porter. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Leonard. To Beverly. Cleans it up. Aaron Baines. Huge block. Into the front court. It's Booker. His guys hold a commanding lead. Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Paul George to Beverly. Aaron Baines with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's Suns ball. Kawhi Leonard pins it.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nice finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Beverly to Paul George.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Nothing going here on that drive. George to Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound taken by Baines. To Booker. Look out, Devin Booker, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. End scores on the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Lets it fly from long range.
To number 21, Patrick Beverly. That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 13, Paul George.
Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them.
I got him.
Paul George to Williams. Aaron Baines swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Aaron Baines sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Rubio to Porter. Runner's good there.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Williams into the front court. His guys down big. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Hey, switch, I got him. Screen.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Ah, not that time.
I got it.
Oubre.
I got him.
Miles Bridges slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Williams. George to Miles Bridges. Has a look. Rebound Oubre. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Aaron Baines at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Missed the foul shot. Williams across the timeline. Down a bundle. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Miles Bridges to Harkless. The pass set it all up.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Scores from the post.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Rises for the slam.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Williams, rebound Oubre. Suns with the basketball.
I got your help here.
And counted at the rim.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
The assist from number 25.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
That ends the first quarter. The Suns dominating so far. Head coach Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Gilgeous Alexander. Nothing going here on that drive. And that'll...
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions. Phoenix. Substitutions.
George in a matchup with Booker. To Beverly.
Right.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Fires the three.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Nope, first one does not go. It's a second, one more coming.
Good shot.
Clippers have the basketball. Beverly to George with a drop step. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Booker with it. His guys holding the big lead. Tough shot. He hits.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Beverly to Paul George. To Miles Bridges. Knocks it down off the step back.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Williams to Beverly. He'll get it down low to Harrell. Baseline drive. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Beverly into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. PG lets it fly. Gets a look. Can't hit. Oh, he got a piece of it. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
The assist from number 13.
Long key from 3/4 court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Suns certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Phoenix Suns. The Clippers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Blocks.
The Phoenix Suns have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard to Beverly. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
C to 3, B to 3. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court, but you got something different. You got that moxie.
Aaron Baines snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. It's LA Clippers ball. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. From long range, that's how you defend. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Leonard to Beverly. 4-3. Not going down here. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. To Beverly. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw try, off the mark. To Booker with a drop step and throws it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to George. Shot clock winding down. Shot from in close, no good. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Booker with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Trying to cash in. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. Dario Saric able to recover with the block. It's Phoenix ball. Here comes the screen. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Leonard to Beverly. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? And count the basket inside.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Kawhi Leonard with the step back.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
They'll get it down to Booker. Look out, Devin Booker. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. To Booker. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Leonard. And hits at the line. Time to shuffle things up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Paul George to Leonard. Lays it up and in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
To Leonard. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Phoenix with it. To Booker. For three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Lets it fly from long range. Fires the three. Trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. To Leonard. Devin Booker tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Here we go. Here we go. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I got him. I got him. Trap, 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 trap. Got him. I like this double team right now.
To Booker. Oh, nice find for the basket.
The assist from number 10, Devin Booker.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me. Let's cut. Let's cut.
George. To Leonard.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You killing me.
Has a chance. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Another follow. No good. To Crawford. Jamal Crawford. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Pick up. Match up, match up.
Leonard to Beverly. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now a whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Stepping in for the Phoenix Suns, number 16.
He gets it.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Clippers have the basketball. Kawhi Leonard picked up by Booker. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, they called a foul, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Leonard to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the lane won't go. You've got to get that one to go. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Gilgeous-Alexander to Leonard. Going a launch beyond the arc. That won't go. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. And now...
Substitutions, LA. Into the game for the
from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Gilgeous-Alexander. To Miles Bridges. And scores. Strong take.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
It's LA Clippers ball. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Short jumper stays out. Gilgeous-Alexander to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Beverly to Miles Bridges. Harkless to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Beverly to Miles Bridges. Beverly to Harkless. Has a look. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Into the front court. It's Booker. His guys holding the big lead. To Miles Bridges. Beverly to Harkless. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Mo Harkless at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He wants this number up, 60% career free throw shooter. Booker. Great look and vision. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Devin Booker. And a putback slam.
Oof. Really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
And a nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
4-3. Well defended. Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. Trying to cash in. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D. LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the right side. No good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Booker with it. He'll run the offense. Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Miles Bridges. Beverly. Deep right corner. To Beverly. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Down for Harkless. Nice pass to set things up.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Hey, locked up.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go. Fires the 3. That one off the mark, it's no good. For 3, I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This is...
The Suns put one in the win column with a solid performance. And these are the kind of highlights I love to see. Check out the defensive effort that turns so many shots into really embarrassing moments. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored to the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Fast break points.
The Los Angeles Clippers did so many things wrong when it came to defending the fast break. I'm not sure it's the kind of thing that can be fixed with a single practice, so they better get started, and soon. They were never quite able to recover from that onslaught in the first half.
Player of the game.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame. So I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. After a friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait. Hop up in this race. No, this not a date. This a cruise with no debate. Wait, it's getting late. Think it's past 8. Took to my place, baby. Me like some. Wait, call Jake. Think I need that. The face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money's not the do. Boyfriend is a fool. I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this up on my I got a now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. Your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fork down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to. Me, I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Knew that I come from the start. Or she was texting. She called. Yeah. Leaving them gone. Yeah. She on. Yeah. Dreaming we on. Yeah. Ay. Drop is a coupe. Dropping the top of my car. Ay. I cannot click, man, she playing her part. Yeah. Ay. Life is new, I like dark. Ay. Asking myself, I walk. She leave her like in the dark. Like, leave me alone. Run it out the box. Ay. Leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Ay. Leave me alone. Yeah. You can't play me, I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that. My like I'm Lil Kodak. No, where it ain't good at. I can't sweat you. I'm like who that? I can't sweat you. I don't do that. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I'm with you, but I kept with you 'cause you different. You can't play your part. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I'm with you from the start. Hey, I can't not playing a part. Like, leave me alone. Run it out the box. Ay, leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Ay, leave me alone. Yeah.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. No problem. Gotta feel my only son. Gotta feel my little daughter. She cherishes everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your and my kids ever bought it, yeah. I shed some tears when I run. Be hurting inside, no one notices. Can't let them abuse me, no notices. Just skirt on the ladder, no blowing that money and talking to win. My piece is hitting like I got a pin. I know these don't want me to win. When it is age, become a trend, yeah. I rob a man. I know they're down for me. I run for my, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it one, just keep it one. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't want no, don't even think out of me. I run for my, cause I know they're down for me. See word, make the dream work. 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 Lady sister, lady couple, lady, but it's all good with me. They say that I've been in my head in and out of the state, but I bring the whole world with me. All of my strings be loaded, all of my be loaded. Woo! All of my be going at me, that the whole crew and they know it. I start taking and start seeing differently. My just like I noticed. They smile in my face, but talk behind my back, I be cool and act like I don't know. Act like it don't bother me, but it be bothering me. Honestly, I wanna know why. You act like you with me, act like it's love for me. Sit right up me outside. That's a flag on the play. You out of bounds, out of place. I can tell you mad by your face. Supposed to be my man, why you hate? Seem like same by the day. So I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few room left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you ain't put in work, you just wanna rock the team jersey. Wanna be first and you ain't worth, you just quit on me like you was worth it. I can't even lie, yeah, they hurt me, the red is short. I rob them on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it one, just keep it one. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob them on, cause I know they're down for me. I rob them on, cause I know